after you defeat or destroy your enemies, you can actually dispose of their body with like matches. Like the matchbook that I found, you can use a match, to burn up their body or set their body on flames so they won't rise again. Now there was an object right there that I just broke like a box and there wasn't an item in it. Even that one didn't have any items in them, and I just broke them up. I had mentioned that previously that not all the crates or like containers and like destructible objects had items in them, but you can like bust them open to check them. Because right now I'm gonna come across the patient known as Leslie, which I'm still kind of confused. Is it a man or a woman? I believe he's a man though. And right now I just gave you a little sign, a little demonstration of how you use your lamp. Yeah, and there's Leslie, I believe. And he runs away at this point. Actually, it's like a little cut scene right here, as you can see.
Whoa. Were you warning me about this? You are Leslie, right? I'm a police officer. Maybe I should help you.
Should help you.
Shit. How am I gonna get you to a hospital?
Hospital. 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 Hospital!
What the fuck?
As you can see, this is the first like trap, and you can disarm the traps in the video game. Like certain traps you come across, if you manage to avoid them or they don't catch you at that particular moment, you can actually disarm the trap and use it as like an item. I mean, you can take it as upgradable, like stuff, so you can like upgrade your abilities. And right there is giving you a demonstration that you can sprint in the game. You can run real fast. So I'm assuming that Leslie went through this area, so I'm heading in this direction. And again, it's giving you an example right here that you can use your matches to set corpses or like dead bodies that you see lying around. You can set them aflame, and actually the body could be the body of like they call the hunted, if I'm not mistaken. They could be just laying there, like hunted victims. You know what I'm saying? And you didn't kill that particular one. It could have been already dead, and it gives you the option of setting them aflame. And sometimes they leave behind items, and sometimes they don't. As you can see, you can like step up on stuff too, like that carriage. I was able to step up inside of it. You can even jump like gates and stuff too. Not every gate you see, but like particular gates, you can like jump over. Now the game is gorgeous, as you can see. It looks so realistic. Like the graphics for it just looks so superb. They really did a good job. And that's kind of expected with these kind of games, especially like from Shinji Mikami. I kind of expected that with his games, And there's the nurse. So you can tell that now you can save, See, as you can see the mirror right there. You check your book on the table too. You get my jail. It's like I'm actually going to save my gameplay at this moment. And there's a journal that Sebastian left behind. And it explains that you have like over 10 years ago in November, well, according to our time, because now when he got his badge it was in November of 2004, and that has been 10 years ago, or close to 10 years ago. He's explaining about how he first got his badge and how he was going to do his best job in Chrism City, which is his home, And that's where the game is taking place at, is in Chrism City, which is a fictional like city, if I'm not mistaken, just like Raccoon City and Resident Evil. They're like fictional, towns. Now, Christmas City could be real, but I believe it's a fictional city. And as you can see, here's the mirror. I'm gonna go in and save my gameplay. And when you save your game, from what I've been seeing so far, this is also when you have the chance to upgrade, you know, like your abilities and stuff, you know, you can upgrade around this point. Because he even push you back in this, like, this room that Sebastian had left out of, you know, kind of at the beginning of the game, when he first ended up here.
I don't know if that was a bad dream, or this is.
Whatever is the matter?
Your dad a nurse. So yeah, you upgrade in that area and you save your game in that area too as well. Now you see I'm leaving the little house right there. I'm making my way to the left now. And the game has a very, you know, atmospheric feel to it. You know, you really feel like you're in an environment that's creepy, you know, suspenseful, eerie, you know. You never know what's going to happen, and, you know. I like these kind of games, you know. And like I mentioned before, the Resident Evil series, it was my favorite video game franchise. You see, we have two people back here in the back. Now, I believe one of them was they was moving too fast. I kind of believe that was a normal civilian, but the guy right here was a hunted, like one of the enemies of the game. Because right now it's giving you a description of how you would do a sneak kill. So it's basically like a stealth maneuver. You can use stealth right now, and I'm a fan of those.